Good morning, Paul. We're ahead of tomorrow's home game against Workington. We'll just take a little look back to last Saturday's defeat away at Skelmersdale. You've had a few days now to sort of digest everything. What are your thoughts on that game, and do you think there's stuff we could have done better on the day?
We let ourselves down badly on the day. We've had meetings about it, and as a young group, you're going to have games like that, but obviously you don't want too many of them. It was one of those that I thought they were there to be beaten. You go there and you set everything up to try and go for the 3 points, and not everything's always going to go according to plan, but the lads were crestfallen after the game, and it was important that we try and pick them up this week. We went to rugby with obviously a very, very different side, a very young side, and you get some positives out of that, and you get a little bit of a lift again. So we're looking forward to tomorrow now, and it's going to be a tough game, but every game in this league's tough, but again it's something that you can go out there and win.
Yeah, you touched briefly there on the game against rugby. I mean, with the exception of Ross Durant, that was the team that's been put out into the under-21 side. Was that for you to sort of get a look at them and see how close some of them are to first team football?
Yeah, it's one of those that over the next the coming weeks there's going to be suspensions, there's going to be things happening that they're going to be given opportunities, and you need to know that they're going to be ready. And they've done very well in the under-21s league that so far this year, and they're trained very, very well, but till they actually go and play men's football and real football, league football, it's difficult to gauge where they are. But I thought they did very well the other night. Obviously, again, there's things that you can work on, which you're always going to get at this level, but we've got to be positive. There's going to be lots of little dips and things like that we've got to show a bit of mettle, and the lads have responded magnificently, and we're looking forward to tomorrow.
On Tuesday night then, how many of that side do you think are close enough to being able to step in if we've got injuries and suspensions?
I don't think anybody, if you look at the actual game, did themselves any harm. You put the whole squad together, and now you've got some difficult choices to make, and we'll sit down this afternoon and work out which we think is going to be the best way to go over the coming weeks. Again, there's lots of suspensions and things like that coming up, and the teams may have to be not rotated as such, but with people are going to have to come in and be ready to not just to take a game to bed in or a couple of games to bed in. They're going to have to be ready to go. So I'm confident in the lads' ability. I say they are very young, but sometimes they're not playing academy football now, they're playing men's football, and it's important.
Yeah, we looked at our back four. We've had Luke Foster out for a couple of weeks, and Jalen Bath has done a good job of stepping in for him. Where are we with Luke Foster's injury at the moment?
Luke's still struggling with his back. The thing that he cracked a rib when he landed, so he's not going to be available tomorrow. Obviously, I don't think he'll be available on Monday, but Foz is an important player for us, and hopefully we can get him back fit as soon as possible.
Do you think with Jalen stepping in and doing as well as he has, with a few more games, it could be hard for Fozzie to get back in the side? Yeah,
Jalen would never let you down. He's come into a different culture, and he's done very, very well. He wants to learn, and he's a raw specimen. He's got a lot to learn, which he'll hold his hands up and admit himself. But I think he's looked at Fozzie and learned things from Fozzie, and that's what all the youngsters have got to do. So Jalen's done really well, but we'll see where that goes over the next few weeks.
Right, so talking about that, we'll look forward to tomorrow's game now. Have you got a line-up in your head pretty much set, or do you think you'll look at them in training today and there might be a few tinkers from Saturday's game at Skelmersdale?
No, I think, obviously you look at how people train all the time, and it's important that we're organised and we know exactly where we go for tomorrow, and obviously Monday night comes very quickly after it, so it may be a fairly different team tomorrow to what it is Monday, but we'll see how we go. We'll take one game at a time, and again, we're looking forward to it as a football club, and we appreciate the fans, and made the trip to Skelmersdale. It was a disappointing performance, but it's not for the one to try. Everyone's fully behind the football club, and we want to get it on an even keel and moving forward quickly.
That's brilliant. Cheers. Thanks for your time today, Paul.
Thank you.